getting ready to make some really quick puff pastry breakfast treats. Oh my goodness. They are amazingly delicious. And the beauty of them is you can make these ahead of time and put them in your refrigerator for up to 2 to 3 days in an airtight container. We're going to make one sweet and one savory. I am chopping up some ham right now because that's going to go in our savory one. If you are someone who is vegetarian or something like that, you can simply leave the ham out and use the rest of the ingredients, okay? I have a couple of pieces of green onion from my garden at the Scaredy Cat Gardener. We're going to get this chopped up as well. I'm going to bring you guys up closer so we can go ahead and get them made up and cooked. Okay, we have our puff pastry out here, and I'm going to cut this into 6 pieces. We're going to do 3 pieces of each. You can cut this as small or as large as you like to have it, but I'm going to do 3 savory and I'm going to do 3 sweet, okay? So your cuts and things do not have to be perfect. I find it's easier if you use a pizza cutter when you're cutting your puff pastry. So I'm just going to eyeball it. We're just going to cut it straight down like that. And again on this side. And right down the middle. And as you can see, these are not even. So what I'm going to do is push this back together a little bit, and we're going to recut that. Okay? We're going to recut that part just to make it just a little bit better. All right? So if you mess up like I did, just go in, push the dough back together, and recut a little bit straighter. Okay, let's go through that one again just to make sure that it is cut. I do not have the steadiest hand, as you guys can see. Okay, that's good enough. All right. So I'm going to set 3 of these aside. We'll save these for the savory ones. Okay. I'm going to save the biggest ones for the savory because I like the savory best. I don't have that much of a sweet tooth. Okay. So just kind of separate these to make sure they're all cut. Okay, now for the sweet ones, I am just using some peach preserves here. You can use whatever flavor you like, strawberry, grape, any kind of flavor, blueberry, whatever you like, okay? This is a little bit of heavy cream. We're just going to brush the corners and then brush the tops. Right now, you want to go ahead and preheat your air fryer to 375 degrees, okay, while you're doing this part. So we just want to brush a couple of the corners that we're going to fold over. And then we will be brushing the tops of them again. Now the savory one is going to take a little bit more work than the sweet ones, simply because we will be actually cooking our filling first. Now, for these, you want to have a nice amount in there, but don't overfill them, okay? Kind of spread it out, going from corner to corner in the opposite direction. And now we're going to head over to our air fryer as soon as we close these up. That one's kind of big, so I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. Okay, you can do this with apples, and you can make your own jam or your own filling. Cook down some apples if you want, use strawberries, whatever you like. I just happen to have this on hand. I don't have the sweet tooth, so this is good enough for me today, all right? And then kind of press the corners down a little bit so they'll stay. This heavy cream helps it stay as well. I didn't have to put it on but one side, but I did put it on both sides. Okay, now we're going to head over to the air fryer. Okay, and the last thing you want to do is just brush the tops of them again with your heavy cream, milk, or whatever you have. It's just kind of going to give it that little golden color that we like to see. You're going to cook these in your air fryer for probably about 8 to 10 minutes or until they're golden, nice and golden brown. Okay? I'm going to actually do 2 at a time in my air fryer because I did make them kind of big. Going in the air fryer, and we'll be back. Okay, so our savory one is going to be with eggs, the ham I was dicing up, some green onion, and some shredded cheddar cheese, okay? To my eggs, I am just going to add some of my Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning. Go ahead and make sure your eggs are well beaten. I am heating my skillet up. To the skillet, I will be adding some butter and olive oil, but I'm going to let it get a little bit warmer, so we'll be back. Once we put our beaten eggs into the skillet to scramble them, we will be adding in some of the cheese, ham, as well as the green onions. Okay, our first set should be ready. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Okay, so we want to get these out of here and cook our other one. Then we will cook our savory ones. In the meantime, while the last one is cooking, we will prepare our savory ones. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness. Ooh, that right down there. So while our last peach puff pastry breakfast is fixing up and cooking, we will fill up our puff pastries for the savory ones. Okay. Now I'm going to top these with just a little cheese on top. Not much because it will ooze out. And brush these corners. And for these, because they do have the cheese in them, I am going to actually sit them and cook them on small pieces of parchment paper. So if it oozes out some, hopefully it won't ooze out all over my air fryer, because I have had that happen before, okay? But we're just gonna put these on some parchment paper. Just like that. Does not have to be perfect. And actually, I should have built them on the parchment paper. Would have made it a little easier. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that look so... Ooh, my filling's running out. It's still hot. It hasn't set yet. Okay. Let's scoop that up a little bit later. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? Okay. That one on here. Oh, I'm going to clean out my air fryer a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to get that extra peach out of my air fryer. And we are going to leave these on the parchment paper this time so that when we get ready to pick them up, prayerfully it won't ooze out all over the place. At least it'll be on the parchment paper. Okay, so we're going to cook these and we'll be back. These should be ready. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Much better to use the parchment paper, guys. Much, much, much better. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. Ooh, and yes, it's hot. But the parchment paper is much easier. So use the parchment paper, guys. Use the parchment paper, all right? Take this one out. Put this one in. And we'll be back. And don't forget to brush the outside with your heavy cream like I did. So I caught it, just went back in to do it. All done. We are all done in our air fryer. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. We are all done. Oh my goodness. We need smell-o-vision and taste-o-vision too. Come on, y'all. All this technology, y'all can do everything else. You can tell me what I'm thinking even when I haven't said it out loud on my iPhone. Start sending me messages about things I'm thinking about and I haven't shared with anybody. Give me some smell-o-vision and some taste-o-vision. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look y'all. Ooh, doesn't that look amazing? Oh my goodness. We have the sweet with the peach, and we have the savory with the eggs, cheese, green onions, and ham. I forgot. Senior moment. I forgot, I'm like, what did I put in there? Oh my goodness. Gonna do our taste test, but before we do, a couple of things. Number one, if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my kitchen. You just don't know how much I appreciate you. If you are not subscribed, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 1.5 million subscribers. Returning subscribers, thank you so much. Y'all just keep coming back over and over again, and I appreciate you so very much. And for those of you all who have chosen to go the extra mile to support me, thank you for joining Pam's Private Pantry. My channel members, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your loyal, faithful support. Oh my goodness. This smells so delicious. The complete recipe will be on my website. Instructions, ingredients, and measurements, pamspreps.com, where you'll also find my seasoning. And speaking of seasonings, I have the three. I have the classic, the no salt, and the fiery hot. And I just want to say I am almost completely out of my classic all-purpose seasoning. Thank you all so much for your support. You all have sold me out several times, and I appreciate it. However, this particular time, when you sell me out and I only have, if you don't have it, you might want to grab it. I have more on order, but some of my spices are sourced from out of the country. So I don't know how long it's going to take between getting it here and tariffs and shipping and a whole bunch of other logistics. I'm hoping to have it in a few weeks, but I cannot guarantee that. I pray I'll have it in before the holidays. So if you don't have it, you want to get it. I'm getting close to being out of my no salt seasoning, and I still have quite a bit of the fiery hot, okay? But if you don't have the classic, you want to get it so you won't run out. And I also have subscriptions. Several of you all have bought my spices and my seasoning time and time again. And now I have subscriptions. So if you want to get it on a monthly or every other month basis without needing to go back to the website and reorder, do a subscription, and it's also cheaper with the subscription, okay? Enough for the announcements. Don't forget to check out my other channels. Pam's POV, Pam's Pop-Ups, and at the Scaredy Cat Gardener. All of them are on YouTube. Okay, I guess y'all say, taste this so we can get out of here. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, sooky now. Okay, so I'm gonna taste the sweet first because I love the savory. I'd rather have the savory left taste in my mouth. Then I am going to go and get me some coffee and have breakfast. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is the one with the peach. Like I said, I don't really have a sweet tooth. I do like sweets, but this is delicious. And I used more of a tart peach. The peach preserve I used does not have a lot of sugar in it, so that just made it perfect. Ooh, But we're gonna go ahead and move on over and taste the savory one. Ooh, now this is mine. This is the one, y'all. Y'all see I got a bigger piece. Oh my goodness. Y'all can get a double shimmy. Oh my goodness. The egg, the cheese, the onions. My Pam's Prep all-purpose seasoning. You can taste it all. Ooh, and the crispy crunchiness of the puffs pastry. You saw how easy that was. And you can make these ahead of time. They will stay in the refrigerator in an airtight container for 2 to 3 days. So, if you got a busy weekend or something, you can make up a batch and you'll have something ready to grab and go. If you're having company or something, grab and go. This is delicious and easy enough for the kids to make while they're out of school for the summer. So let them try. All right. I will see you all next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Bye-bye.